Guys, breaking news. We are in a bear market. Robin's beverage portfolio is down to one.
All I have is great value water.
You know, we're going to have our expert do some TA on Robin's beverage portfolio there. Anyways, what is going on, Crypto fam? Welcome back to Sin City Crypto. We are coming at you live from our studio here in Sin City, Nevada with our Friday show. You know what that means. Blockchain parlay. But more importantly, we are bringing back the champ. Forrest from Crypto Stackers is back with us today to do some live technical analysis. Also, introduce some new indicators that you can use on his software to be able to find entry and exit points for your favorite coins. Before we get into the content, quick disclaimer. No one or anyone that says anything on this channel should not be taken as financial advice. I said that backwards. Anything anyone says on this channel should not be taken as financial advice. So please do your own research. With that being said, allow me to introduce you to my favorite co-host, my only co-host, Big Rob. What's up?
Hola! Welcome to Sin City Crypto. It's your boy, Big Rob, back in the house. If it's your first time checking us out, we are an entertainment-focused cryptocurrency channel. We take the old, the boring, the stale information, and we package it up in a fun and sexy way. Also, we don't just do live streams here, we also do the deep dives. This is the live stream, though. Check out the deep dives. Quant is our latest deep dives, doing phenomenal.
Pumping.
It's pumping, just like the market is. Yes, sir.
Wow, that was so witty.
I know. I'm sorry. You know what? I'm jacked up on coffee. I'm trying to scroll up my laptop that's not a touchscreen. And I'm like just scratching the screen with my big ass claws.
I want to give a shout out. Today is my lovely wife's birthday. Babe, if you're watching, happy birthday. I love you. She's at a doctor's appointment right now. So hopefully she's watching. If she is, happy birthday. If she's not, happy birthday.
All right. So quick shout out to the chat here. We got NFTs and crypto, the first in the chat, and isn't even a subscriber. So somebody new. So NFTs and crypto. Hola! Welcome to Sin City Crypto. Also, we got Malik in here, Borat, Alina, DFib, my boy DFib. What's up, bro? We about to throw down on the Call of Duty too. We exchanged gamer tags. So DFib, you better bring the heat, man. I ain't carrying you, bro. I ain't carrying you. You need to hold your own weight. Now, you know, it could be like me and David here, you know, where I carry all the weight.
Right, yeah.
And anyways, also Coro, welcome back. We got Malik in the house. Did I already say Malik?
You did.
Okay, Malik. Hi again. And Chef Murder.
Sean.
25. Sean up in here. Stereo 2 on the ones and twos and on the
threes and fours too.
Yeah. And Tiffany. Who's Tiffany?
My wife, man. Wish her a happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Tiffany. Are you in the doctor's office at the moment?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. And sweet potato up in the house too. So today we're giving out that cashola. You know what? Once we get to 21 viewers in the chat, we're gonna open up the club, and we're gonna give away some Bitcoin. I want to we didn't give away anything all week.
I'm having giveaway withdrawals.
And then Crypto Maniac, welcome back as well. But we haven't given away any cash all week.
Today we're giving out $25, no matter what.
I'm giving out we got the blockchain parlay winner.
So $50 to blockchain parlay.
I don't know, man. I'm feeling generous today, so I'm gonna just start throwing out money. I made some money on that ape coin.
From the man who said it's going to $1 to a man who aped into ape coin.
You know what, man? I got an email from Coinbase. It was like, we're listing. I'm like, Jesus, man. Binance, now Coinbase. And I'm like, looking at the price. It went for like $7 and $9. I'm like, So anyways, I threw a few grand in there. And anyways, not doing too bad. So I didn't empty the bank account, of course. But
Robin's that guy. He'll tell you not to do something and then go do it, and then brag about it.
I'm still aiming for the $1 entry price. Okay, thank you.
Fair enough.
But yeah. So yeah, we're gonna start giving away. We're just gonna start giving everything away. We're gonna give away David's microphone, so we don't have to hear him anymore as well. So that's on the chopping block. So.
Yeah.
Well, Bitcoin's pumping, man. Bitcoin is moving. I feel like people are ready to jump back into crypto.
You think so?
I think so. I think we had a little lull. You know, we had all this,
gotta-
this talk of interest rate hikes. We went from 0 to 0.25. Congratulations. That was the big scare there. So now all of a sudden you can't afford to buy a house or a car. You now have a 0.25% interest rate hike. So,
Robin, we got a new person in the chat.
what we got in here?
Overtime.
Overtime. Hola. Welcome to Sin City Crypto.
He wants to know where's his man Forrest at. Forrest will be here in 5 to 10 minutes. So
Yeah.
stay tuned.
Right around the corner. And then
Emerson, welcome back.
Oh, Buck, welcome back. See,
Buck in
I'm
hand.
from Virginia. Buck, that's a very Virginia name.
Wow.
I'm just saying, man.
Okay.
Buck.
Anyways, go ahead. Do your thing. Get into the market. What do we got?
All right, so pulling up my laptop here, we got Bitcoin sitting at 41.5. A lot of movement in the last couple days. Market's looking juicy. We went from under 40,000 in just less than 48 hours. We are now on a new leg up to 41.5. I'm thinking $43,000, $44,000 Bitcoin
44 is
coming up this weekend. So I think Saturday, Sunday. That's
you think we're gonna get rejected at 44 again?
you know, there's been a lot of resistance at that. Was it 44.5? 44.5 is kind of like that big resistance. So
Yeah, 44.5.
yeah, right here.
We'll see what happens. Time will
Yep.
tell.
Yeah, well, maybe we'll ask Forrest what his
we
what
do
his
have a-
predictions is on this
Yeah.
on this. Anyways, taking a look, man, Ethereum is about to cross that $3,000 mark, $2,934. Ethereum is on the move. Watch out. You think we're gonna cross all time highs this year before the end of the year?
I don't
We
know.
got the ETH 2.0, the proof of stake coming up. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I'm telling you,
I don't
bro. I got a good
I
feeling
mean, I
about
hope
it.
so.
Anyways, BNB still sitting at sub 400. Cardano over 85 cents. Not moving quite as much as
Some of these other ones.
yeah. So I think Cardano's going to have a pump soon. You know, a lot of
I think so, too.
TVL locked up in Cardano. A lot of new projects coming out. They got a massive community. So if you've ever typed Cardano into the YouTube search engine, it is a spam of content. Like nothing but a bunch of homers. Just like our boy Eddie over here, our producer. He is all Cardano, baby. I hear that all day long. Now, Avalanche, they got some big moves out of that this week. Today up 4%. Avalanche sitting at 15% up for the week. So
Wonder who had that in their blockchain.
Yeah.
Or like,
So, Zombie, welcome back as well. Good to see you back in the chat. And then we have Oshib, not really doing much. You got to talk about ApeCoin. People are just aping into this thing. Let's not compare this to the early days of SHIB as an example. It's so high up on the market cap list. You know, if you like, for myself, you know, I kind of put a price target, entry point price target in, and the same on the out. You can only grow so much at this level. So $3 billion market cap. I could see it getting as high as maybe 10 million. Best case scenario, flip SHIB. That's a 3x or 4x. 4x. So, which is good. 4x is good, but that's extremely bullish for a new project. I think.
And you got to remember, there's only 12% of the ape coins that are in circulation.
You got to think a lot of people, 10,000 different accounts just had the option, just basically got rewarded 10,000 tokens. So we're talking over 100 grand for 10,000 different people. And then you got the that's just for the holders of it. And you also have the founders and anyways.
Well, then the
just
Mutant
know a lot of
ape holders got some.
these new projects. Just be very wary. There's going to be a big pullback if you decide to get in. I would keep a short term mind frame on this because it's definitely going to pull back. At least that's my opinion. All right, that's all I got there. Taking a quick look at the traditional markets here. We have the NASDAQ up 1.36. So NASDAQ is moving more so than the rest of the stock market. NASDAQ, if you're not familiar, is an index fund that tracks more or less the tech-driven stocks. Tech-driven stocks more or less are correlated with the movement of riskier assets like cryptocurrency. Anyways, when you see big moves in the NASDAQ, you typically see big moves in cryptocurrency as well. Now, NASDAQ up 1.3%. So that's pretty good. That's why I think going into the weekend with bullish stock market here in the U.S., I think we're going to go bullish crypto market as well. And then the VIX volatility index at 24. So anything under 30 is pretty good. Now, let's take a look at the fear and greed index for cryptocurrency. So sitting at 25, the same as, or actually a little bit more fear than yesterday. So, but I think I think we're going to see a reversal on that tomorrow. Yeah. This is next update in 6 hours. So I think we're going to get a couple positive numbers here. There is a lot of volatility, still a lot of fear in the market. A lot of people believe we're still in a bear market. We are in a bearish trend. Whether or not it's a long-term bear market, to be seen. All right,
Robin, we got a couple new people in the chat.
we got some new people here, huh?
Andrew and Clement.
Andrew, hola, welcome to Sin City Crypto.
And Clementine.
Where's Clementine? Oh, Clementine, hola, welcome, Sin City Crypto.
We like to give nicknames to our crypto fans.
That's right.
Welcome back. Agosaurus, welcome back. All right, so before we bring on Forrest, go ahead and throw a coin, let's just say in the top 50, that you want to have some expert TA on, and maybe, just maybe, we'll pick it and we'll ask Forrest if he's willing to do some TA live on our show for us for your favorite coin. So while you do that, I think we're ready. If you're like me, you're tired of listening to Robin, I want to listen to an expert.
Hold on a second.
All right. We're going to wait a second. All right. We're waiting on Forrest. He'll be on in 22 seconds. By the way, he's good? All right. So that being said, the champ is back. Let's bring him in. Forrest, the 3-time champ. Not only is he a 3-time wrestling champ, he's also a TA champ, TA expert from Crypto Stackers Pro. Forrest, welcome back to the channel, my friend. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day to bless us with your knowledge.
Thanks, I appreciate it. Thanks for having me on. It's a pleasure to be here.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
Hola.
So, real quick, what are your thoughts on ApeCoin, bro? I know you're an NFT guy. Do you have any Bored Apes or Mutant Apes? Did you get an airdrop on the ApeCoin?
No. So Bored Apes I really dropped the ball on that twice. Ended up not getting into Bored Apes. The second time I was about to get in was when they dropped to a 25, 30 ETH floor. And I was really, really hunting for one. I was combing through and looking for one or two and some Mutant Apes as well to make a move on. And then the next day before I pulled the trigger, Jimmy Fallon bought one, made it his profile picture, and they skyrocketed. And just since then, it's just not been a good risk to reward ratio for me personally. But yeah, dropped the ball on that one. I would have loved to. I like Bakes. I love Yuga Labs. I think they're doing a fantastic job. I didn't buy any ApeCoin. Obviously, I checked it out yesterday when it was like $6 or $7. Was starting to keep track of it a little bit and, considering making a purchase if it dropped, like if it flash crashed down to like $2 or $3. For me, the risk reward ratio is just not quite there with a new coin. I think it will go up, but I think it can continue to climb in the rankings, maybe top 20 or something like that. Wouldn't be surprised whatsoever if it flipped Shiba Inu. However, the risk to reward just isn't there for me. There's so many opportunities in the market. There's hundreds of cryptocurrencies. The trap that so many people fall into is, this one big opportunity is hitting right now, and there's never going to be this opportunity again. There's opportunities every day in the market, so it's okay to just miss out on a couple.
True. I think the biggest smile came across Robin's face when you said ApeCoin would flip Shiba Inu.
Yeah, that's right.
Robin is a very well-known SHIB hater.
Yeah.
So you made his day with that one.
Yeah.
All right. So last time
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see. So last time we brought Forrest on, he kind of did a mini tutorial on his Crypto Stackers Pro software. If you're interested in learning how to use it, we did drop a link. We also dropped a link to the Crypto Stackers Pro website, his tutorial video on YouTube, and also his Twitter handle. Make sure you go follow him. So with that being said, Forrest, you came out with a brand new indicator on Crypto Stackers Pro. I always thought it was Sun Tzu, but it's Sun Tzu, right?
Yeah, I always thought it was Sun Tzu as well. And then I created an indicator and called it Sun Tzu. So I was like, I better double check and make sure I'm pronouncing this correctly
Smart.
before I just say it a million times wrong. So I guess it's pronounced Sun Tzu.
Sansa. Smart man. So do you mind kind of showing us how it works and maybe use it as an example on like the Bitcoin chart or something like that?
Yeah, absolutely. So can you guys see my screen okay?
Not yet.
No?
No.
All right, let me toggle screen sharing and then go to specifically this Brave tab. Now you
Yeah,
can see
there
it.
you go.
We're good.
All right, so basically, Sun Tzu was this military strategist that is pretty well decorated. He wrote The Art of War, just great book if you ever get the chance to read it. But he's got this quote of that basically says, "If you know the enemy and you know yourself, you need not fear the results of 100 battles." So that's why we named this the Sun Tzu indicator, because this isolates for risk to reward ratio incentives in the market. It's really, really important to understand the incentives, both your own incentives and the incentives of the enemy. I say the enemy, and it's not like we're shooting bullets at each other, but trading, in my opinion, is warfare. It's battle. It's less than a zero sum game. I used to say it's a zero sum game because every single trade you're making, there's an equal and opposite trade. You can't for people to make money trading, there has to be people on the other side of those trades losing money. But then you add in market making fees, and it's really a less than a zero. The house is taking a cut. So we really, really have to understand the enemy's incentives and our incentives. And one of those key incentives for traders in the market is risk to reward ratio. Risk to reward ratio is very, very simple. How many units of upside or reward is there for each unit of risk or downside? And we can isolate for that one variable. And keep in mind, we're isolating for one single variable, and there's many variables that affect a market. So no, isolating for one variable isn't going to give us the end all be all most accurate indicator in the world. But what we can do is we can just isolate with our Sun Tzu indicator lines, and I'll show you how I put these on. We're looking at the Terra Luna chart, by the way. That's just the one I had pulled up. We can look at Bitcoin in a minute, but this is the Terra Luna chart, and all I'm doing is I'm isolating for a support level, right? And we can see after this move just completely ripped up. Where do we have support? Well, we turned our previous high into support. This is just a local low. This is a swing low, right? And then we isolate for our, in this case, what used to be our all-time high, right? This high up here. So we isolated for this huge move. And then after this huge move, we start to move down. We want to see, where are we going to start catching some support? Where are we going to get these bounces? And if we zoom in here, you can see that our Sun Tzu lines populate, and we've gotten really clean bounces off of the 3-to-1 short risk to reward ratio. And I'll walk through what these actually mean. We also got some support on this 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio level, 1-to-1 Sun Tzu level. Came back here and bounced in between these levels multiple times. Came back down here, overshot it, but ended up finding support with the bodies of these candles on the 1-to-1 before we dropped down all the way to the 3-to-1, got like a perfect bounce, right? And started moving back upwards. And we can draw these levels, if we want to catch our next move up and start to see where some of the resistance can come in. But I'll move it back here and actually explain why the price is behaving like this. Why are we getting a bounce at this level? Why are we getting a bounce at this level? Right? And the easiest example will be this one down here, the 3-to-1 risk to reward ratio. So we can see here at the top, our high was about $104. So we know that traders are looking at $104 as resistance, and our local low that we selected in this case was down here at roughly $22. So we know $22 and $104 are support and resistance levels that traders are looking at. Well, what is the risk to reward ratio between those two levels once we drop down to $43.34? Well, it's 3-to-1. What that means is as soon as price drops below $43.34, you can enter a long trade. You can buy Terra Luna on any amount of leverage, spot, whatever. So you could buy it spot, you could buy it on leverage. Does not matter, but your risk to reward ratio is unit of downside risk, or roughly about $21 of downside risk, right? And about 61 or to 63, we'll round numbers here. We'll say $20 to the downside and $60 to the upside if we retest our all-time high. And that's exactly what we've recently done. We've retested the all-time high. No surprise there, and that's where we got resistance. So this was a 3-to-1 risk to reward ratio trade. That's incredibly important to understand, because not only do we want to be taking trades that have good risk to reward ratios, right? We want to be taking trades that have 2-to-1, 3-to-1, or even higher risk to reward ratios. But we also want to understand what are the incentives of the market that are changing here as this price happens, and how is that going to cause other traders to enter or exit the market. So we get a bounce here because that risk to reward ratio threshold is $43.34. And that's where the incentives change for the market, and we start moving upwards. And we kind of bounce on the next level because we overshot it. We came back down. And then we at this point, the bottom for Terra Luna was in, right? Looks very bullish. We start to get a retracement. And then we cross over the 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio threshold. And then the incentive is yet again changed. This is a very similar concept to the margin pressure levels, right? But instead of with margin pressure levels isolating for the leveraged trading incentives in the market, we're just isolating for risk to reward ratio in the market, right? And we can see that time and time again, we test this 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio level twice, a couple different candles here before moving up and buyers taking over. I'm happy to run through more examples. I know it's kind of a confusing, weird way to look at the market. Nobody looks at the market that I know of like this. This is, I just believe it's really, really important to understand incentives. If you can understand the incentives of people in general, you can predict what they're going to do.
When you say 3-to-1, those are odds I like. We're here in Sin City Crypto. We're in Las Vegas, so we're betting men here. So for me and David, at least for myself, I like 3-to-1 odds, right?
So is this? Yeah, who doesn't like 3-to-1?
Right? Hey, I'm down with that, man. So
Forrest, is this so when you're looking at charts, right? When you're personally looking for entry points, exit points, do you try to use all the indicators you have? Do you try to use a specific one? Like, what do you lean on more?
Yeah, so what I look for is confluence between multiple indicators, right? So right here, we're isolating for one variable, but like I said, there's so many variables that affect the market. We want to be able to isolate for multiple things here. So let me just pull up Avalanche, so we're not sitting and staring at the same exact chart every time. And we can kind of zoom out here.
Avalanche. And love Avalanche here.
Yep, Avalanche, fantastic cryptocurrency. Right now, what I did is I just threw on the easy bands. The easy bands give us really, really good accumulation levels and take profit levels, right? So it just basically shows us when is the market oversold and when is the market overbought, and we can just trade accordingly. When it becomes oversold, we want to be buyers of good cryptocurrencies. So then what I can do, right? Then what I can do is I can just come in here and I can throw on my sunset levels, right? From the top there, and I'm just going to grab, and there's no, it's kind of an art and a science here. You can try and pick different lows and highs. I like to pick the extremes here. And what you can recently see off of this most recent crash, if we just remove these indicators for a moment, where would have been the best time to buy Avalanche recently, like in recent corrective action history? Well, at $54, $50, we're like this wick here. Well, how would we have been able to catch this or know that this is support and not panic or panic sell and think that it's going to go lower? Well, we have confluence here. We have confluence between our 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio with our sunset lines, and we have the green dashed easy band, which is based off the 21 weeks of simple moving average with margin pressure levels baked in. But this ends up being a pretty decent support level more often than not. And then we can bake in our margin pressure levels. Right? We can throw, let's just select this local high, or it doesn't really matter what local high we select. We can start to see some confluence, and we can start to see that, hey, $59 off of this local high was a pretty decent margin pressure level, meaning the incentive to short Avalanche decreases as price moves below $59. There's going to be fewer or less and less leverage shorts in the market as we drop below this level, just based off of this local high. We can honestly see that level really kicked in based off of this local high at around $63. So any price action below here is really, really subject to bounce because it's not followed through with any sort of short volume, right? anything below this 1x short level, 63.83, is really, really subject to start bouncing and reversing. And you can see we ended up getting some, reversals and some resistance when the short pressure did come back in at around $95. And we got with very, very clearly. Let me get rid of the sunset line so you can see that more clearly. You can really see the short pressure come right back in at those levels because the incentives to short at $95 for AVAX increase dramatically. And that's why we kind of top out there and get a reversal. And again, right here at around $85. And that's where we're headed right now.
A question: we do have somebody in our community has asked if you could take a peek at Cardano, and then if you would be able to take a look at Cardano, just give us your thoughts, and then also maybe Bitcoin afterwards, and then I think that would.
Yeah, I'm as far as Bitcoin's concerned, I look at metrics and I look at charts, and I'm just like I don't know. Some of the charts say we're going down, but the metrics say we're going up. So I just want your thoughts. And where do you think at current levels right now? Where do you think Bitcoin's going next?
Yeah, well, Cardano first, and then yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I just like to work my way through the indicators and just look at what this is telling me. Now we know this is Cardano all the way back in 2018. We have data going back to like May of 2018 when it peaked, and we know that obviously buying here Cardano at 22 cents on this green accumulation level really got us in a bit of trouble because we were in a long-term bear market. However, buying down here and continuing to average your price down when price action is in this green easy band is long term for good projects a really winning strategy. It saves you over and over and over again from buying at ridiculously high levels. If you just think about this in the sense that right now if we're buying Cardano in this green accumulation band, I have no issues buying it here because we're getting 3 times more Cardano for our money. We're getting 3 times. What we don't want to be doing is buying it at $2.83. If you're buying Cardano at $2.83, you're just watching influencers on YouTube that are telling you it's going to $50, and you're not actually paying attention to what's really going on in the market. It's overbought here. It's overextended. It can't sustain these levels for extended periods of time without a cool down period. So right now, we're just in an accumulation phase for Cardano. We can start messing around with some of our margin pressure levels and see that we are starting to see a little bit of support from our short margin pressure levels down here. So we kind of crashed, came down here, tested this as resistance, came down and actually held support where we had confluence between the 1x short level, right? The incentive to short Cardano drastically decreased and it bounced, and we've just kind of been bouncing up and down around these levels. We're starting to curve back upwards. Right now, we are clearly trending down, but it wouldn't surprise me if this were to be a bottom here. I think there's a really strong case to be made that this could be a local bottom. That means our Cardano is going to go back up and make new all-time highs anytime soon. That's up for debate. But this is an oversold region. We're very oversold. Now, if we throw on our sunset lines, and this is an indicator that I'm still messing around quite a bit with. So bear with me if I don't get it right on the exact first try. But what I want to do is just fit these to extreme highs and lows. Actually, let's go to the all-time high. So we basically went from it's that easy, right? I just picked the low from our pandemic low and I captured the entire bull market. Right. And I just want to isolate for risk to reward ratio within the confines of this big run up from peak to bottom. There we go. Get a little bit better. And you can very, very clearly see the way price action interacts with these levels. And let me remove the easy bands for a second here and just show you that we had a ton of price action just bouncing in between the 2-to-1 short and the 3-to-1 short. That's risk to reward ratio for going short on Cardano. Right. And then the 1-to-1 risk to reward ratios, the shorts versus the long, there's equal amount of upside as downside for this particular move. Right. And we held resistance here twice. That was our top twice at about $1.50, $1.56 here. And then we crashed. Oh, I accidentally clicked and it moved. There we go. And then we crashed and we actually held support around this level. We held support, tried to get a bounce, and then we fell down, and now we're holding support at the 3-to-1 risk to reward ratio level, the 3-to-1 sunset line. So this is a really, really solid support level. And then we factor in the fact that not only is the market oversold as per our easy bands, and we throw from our last big pronounced local high, the incentive to short Cardano at around 82 cents is diminishing. this is a really, really right place for a bounce. So I don't have any issues with, if you're bullish on Cardano long term, you like it fundamentally, I have no issues with buying it down here. I think that is a fantastic risk to reward ratio play if you're willing to buy down in the case that we do go into a bear market, right? If Bitcoin gaps out and we go down to 26K, 20K, whatever, and I don't think that's the case. We'll get into Bitcoin here in just a second. I don't think that's the case. But if we do go into an extended 6-12 month long bear market, then yeah, everything's going to go down. But we're making a concentrated bet at this level because the risk to reward ratio is so good, right? The risk is minimal compared to the upside reward. All right, we can go into Bitcoin. I'm still on, right?
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, you're
So,
here.
Forrest, are you
Cool.
do you like the Cardano project? Just real quick, like, what are your thoughts? Are you a holder of Cardano? Do you like the project, the founder, the team?
I don't hold Cardano. I think it got way, way overextended. I still hold Cardano. I think I bought some at like 20 cents and I traded it up and I got out around $2. So I don't hold any Cardano. It did pay me very well this bull market, but I got in a little bit late, but kind of bought on the momentum. But then just rode that momentum up to around $2. And once it started getting oversold, I wanted to get, or overbought rather, and overextended, I wanted to get out. I don't have an issue with people buying Cardano right now. Fundamentally, it has a ton of merit, but it also has some downsides in how slow they are to build. That's a double-edged sword. They're just taking it's a very competitive space for layer ones right now,
Yeah.
and they're just taking they take a longer time. So for a long-term project and a long-term investment, I do mind people investing in Cardano whatsoever. I'm not going to be a Cardano hater, but I'm also not the biggest like Cardano lover in the world. I think if you can pick up Cardano in the green easy band opportunities here and then hold it for a very long time, you'll do fine with it. If we're green easy band period here, if you're just looking for a quick flip and you don't have long-term fundamentals in mind, I'd personally stay away from Cardano. If you're going to buy it and accumulate it consistently when it's oversold and when the market's really down on it, I think you're going to have tons of opportunity to sell it when it rallies again and they push out more improvements to their layer one.
I agree. I don't think Cardano's a good swing trading or profit scalping coin.
And we wanted to look at Bitcoin.
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Yeah. So first thing I always do is I throw on the easy bands. It just tells me, is it like when you're just looking at this chart, like this big chart here, it's so difficult to tell what price, where, like, is price action oversold or overbought? Right? Or where is it? Right now, we can see it's more towards the oversold side, but it's really not terribly oversold. It's not like give me Bitcoin now, like I've got to have it, I've got to buy it, I've got to FOMO in, because it's not super cheap is what I'm saying. But it's still below the 21-week simple moving average, which we can throw on with that little indicator, the squiggly line there. That's our 21-week simple moving average. It's trading below what I would refer to as fair market value of the 21-week simple moving average. I say fair market value because that is the average price. I'll throw this back on. $48,000 is where the market on average for the last 21 weeks has been pricing Bitcoin. But as of today, it's priced at a discount of $41,300 or so. So I always, if I'm buying anything, I want to be buying it at a discount, especially for the long term. I'll get in here and start scalping, these trades on leverage, but I'm trying to get in and out, in and out, in and out. But for any long-term positions that I'm going to be having to hold for any amount of time, I want to always be buying at a discount to the fair market value or to where the market's been. Why would I ever pay more than what the market's actually been valuing Bitcoin at for the last 21 weeks? So you're paying premium up here towards these red dashed easy bands. We want to be accumulating anytime Bitcoin dips into these levels. And we can see we bought $34,500, both on leverage and spot for ETH actually at that same time frame, because ETH dropped into these accumulation levels. But if I throw in the margin pressure levels, what we've been doing is we've been consolidating sideways, ping-ponging in between our two big support and resistance levels. So what we did personally was we bought at $34,500 in Crypto Stackers community, or I did personally. I can't speak for everybody else, but we were talking about this in advance, well in advance, because as soon as we start dropping here, we have these levels. We can calculate these. This is a predictive indicator. and we bounce and we ping pong and take profits. Actually, we didn't hit our profit target here, so we ended up getting stopped out down there. But we're just kind of trickling sideways. What I do like, one thing that I'm seeing that I do like is the fact that we're consolidating upwards. Is all these little candles here. We have these two big humps and spikes up to test this 46K resistance, 45K resistance. But we are accumulating and consolidating upwards, which I think is very more bullish than it is bearish, right? And we're starting to move away. If I were able to pull up total cryptocurrency market cap right now, I would, but basically we're just moving away from this downtrend. It's very easy to see, right? We have this downtrend, right? And now we're just consolidating sideways. So we're no longer in the downtrend, which if you're not bearish on Bitcoin, it can be pretty bullish, right? If it's not actively trending downwards, it's, and it's trending sideways. If Bitcoin's going sideways, what I'm trying to say is I'm more apt to be bullish on it and constructive on it than on crypto in general for a ton of different reasons than I am to be bearish as long as we're not in a downtrend. And we're no longer in that downtrend.
Great point.
All right, so we've got our margin pressure levels there. These two levels are still extremely powerful levels that hold true. If we drop down to $34,500, I'll be a big buyer at these levels. And then I want to throw on the Sunset levels. And let's just isolate for the bull market, right? Let's just isolate like we did with other cryptocurrencies. And we can use these levels. We can isolate for lots of individual moves, and we can get more granular. We don't have to throw this on this one move every single time. But what you're going to see is, very similar levels to our margin pressure levels, right? Very, very similar levels. We had support around 34.4 thousand and 34.4 to 34.7. Like this range here has so much confluent support that it's going to be really, really difficult for it to drop below $34,000. Just very, very difficult. I'm so confident buying at $34,000 that it's as soon as we drop there again, if we do, I will absolutely be buying. And again, resistance at around $44,500 with our Sunset levels, which hit twice. Well, 3 times. We had three tests, or 4 times if you include that. And again, kind of our support over here, resistance over here, right? If we kind of mess around a little bit, and we start, isolating for, all right, let's pick this move, this top move here. And let me get rid of the easy bands so that you can see a little bit better. We want to isolate for, all right, what about this correction from our high at 64,000 all the way down to 28.8? On our way up, what kind of support and resistance did we see with the Sunset levels? Well, we bounced in between these two levels. We moved up and got resistance at the 1-to-1. We found support on it, and then we got rejected perfectly at the 2-to-1, because that's where that short pressure starts coming back in. That short pressure starts coming back in. We could probably, see it if we throw on that. Nope, not quite. Maybe on this side. Nope, not margin pressure levels. Yeah, more Sunset levels that are being followed here. And we're just kind of, testing from below, finding support on top of it, dropping. And again, we find our support. Like in real time, these big drops in candles are very scary, but you can buy these, you can use these Sunset levels to buy these with confidence at a 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio. And we ended up testing this like for 5-6 days in a row before we exploded back up to the top side. And again, we had this huge rally, but even the intricacies of the price action within this rally, you can see we came up and we found support on top of this Sunset level, and we exploded up. And where did we get resistance? As we started moving through these levels before we continued to move higher to all-time highs. So I mean, as far as predicting Bitcoin's price, I know that's what everybody wants to hear. I'm just looking for consolidation and breakout outside of those 2 big levels that we kind of talked about. And they're the same on the Sunset levels as they are on margin pressure levels. So it's easier here for me to just throw the margin pressure level on really quickly from our top. And that's between 34 and 46. If we break out above or below either of those consistently and start holding candles and closing candles above or below, I think directionally that's the direction Bitcoin will start to move in. But I'm more apt to just buy $34,500 profits at 46 conservatively. I don't want to dump everything at 46, but I'm happy to let it test 46 and try to break out above it.
So Forrest, if it breaks 46, are you a buyer? And if so, what exit level are you looking at?
No, I'm not a buy 46, I'm a seller at 46. And I know that's kind of confusing. If it breaks 46 and consistently stays above 46, I think it'll continue to go up. The reason I'm not a buyer at 46 is because I'm already a heavy buyer at 34. Right? I don't want to wait for the breakout. I want to buy. So I have a, like, if I could give any, none of this is financial advice, but if I could give one piece of advice that changed my trading strategy and my trading success and just my journey in crypto period, my crypto success period, was taking a mindset of buying support and selling resistance. If you consistently buy support and sell resistance, and that's what Crypto Stackers Pro helps you really, it's what it's designed to do, is designed to help you identify support and resistance. So if you can consistently identify support and resistance, and you have good risk management, and you buy the support and sell the resistance, you're consistently taking profits. Now, 46K, I bought and accumulated because not only from a short-term perspective with our margin pressure levels, but from a longer-term perspective with these easy bands down here. I'll zoom out a little bit so you can see. This was our accumulation zone. Because the market was oversold, I accumulated for the long term at this level as well. Now, that long-term stuff, I won't be selling at 46K. I'll just let it ride. Now, I'm not going to sell that long-term stuff until we get to 72 to 96K. A lot of people think, 100K Bitcoin's not on the table anymore. 100K Bitcoin absolutely on the table this year if we start moving back up to these levels. Bitcoin spent a ton of time in the red easy bands up here overextended. If we get another bull market, we're going to go back up to the red easy bands, and those levels are $72,000 to $96,000. So the long-term stuff, I'm not a seller at 46K. The short-term stuff that short-term leverage trades that I'm just looking to get in and out of, I've actually already taken some profits at 46K. But yeah, even on some altcoins, I'll be looking to shave, trim some profits at 46K, because 46K is resistance, right? There's a very strong likelihood if we hit 46K that we come back down to 34 or lower, where I can buy lower and start accumulating again. I hope that makes sense.
Absolutely. Yes, that was great. All right. Well, Forrest, we wanted to thank you for joining us. And we did get to 21 viewers, which means as soon as we're done here with our guest, we will open up the club and we will be giving out some free Bitcoin. Now, if you're interested in the software Forrest is using, we dropped the link to the Crypto Stackers Pro website. It is not an affiliate link, so we are not making any money. We just want to share our resources with you. Also, if you want to learn more about how to use it, there is a link to the tutorial video on Crypto Stackers on YouTube. And also make sure you go follow Forrest on Twitter. Forrest, getting a lot of great feedback from our community. We love you here. Maybe we can make this a regular thing. We'll see. So,
yeah, absolutely.
Awesome, man. Well, thank you so much. Robin, you got anything to add before we let Forrest go?
No, man. Just much appreciation. I heard $100,000 Bitcoin. So
it's possible for
my ears perked up. I got excited. And so, anyways, but thank you, man. It's amazing, TA. Good insight on the Cardano as well. It's it's so much buzz on that project that sometimes if you don't sit back and look at the charts, you can kind of get lost on what's actually going on. So that was badass, TA, and just really good insight. So we love your software here, so that's why we love having you on as well. So
yeah,
and then hey, Forrest, do you happen to have the YouTube chat open by chance on our channel? I was gonna say if you do.
Yeah, I do. In 2 seconds. Yep.
Yeah, here. Why don't you just pick a name out of the YouTube chat? We're gonna throw them. We'll throw them $50. How about that?
$50 in Bitcoin.
Yeah,
okay.
We'll send just pick somebody in there. If it's somebody from your chat too, or, who cares? Just pick a name. We'll throw them some cash,
right.
and then
is Emerson Buck?
Emerson Buck.
Emerson Buck.
There you go. He's the winner of $50. So. Emerson, make sure you give a big shout out and a thank you to Forrest here. He just gave you $50 Bitcoin. So.
That's right.
There we go. So.
Forrest, you're the man. Thank you so much again. We really appreciate it. Look forward to having you back on the channel.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Have a great weekend.
Have a good one.
You too. Bye.
Wow, that was awesome, man.
Damn.
So 46K, even if it crosses big resistance, he's still not buying.
Yeah, and he gave away some money, basically.
Yeah.
All
right, so Emerson, congratulations, my friend. We're going to send you $50 in Bitcoin. If you feel comfortable to drop your Bitcoin wallet address in the chat, please feel free to do so. If not, go to our YouTube page and email us. Our email is in there.
Yeah.
Email us your Bitcoin.
Or drop
Bitcoin
drop your email in the chat too.
Yeah.
Email, Instagram, Twitter, any of those in the chat, and we'll reach out to
Guys,
you.
make sure you go follow Forrest on Twitter. Go subscribe to his YouTube channel. This guy does amazing things on TA. Super, super cool guy. We love having him on here. Let's show our support from Sin City Crypto to Forrest. So, all right, let's
Get into the hot take.
Yeah, well, you don't cut me off. I was getting there. Let's get into our next segment, the hot take. Let's go.
It's hot.
All right, so the hot take for today is as follows. A lot of news on Ethereum 2.0, the merge on the Kiln testnet happening. So, hot take for today is this. Will Polygon Houdini when ETH 2.0 goes live? So, essentially, will Polygon disappear? If you're not familiar with who Houdini is, which if you're not, we got to have a chat after the show. So, Ethereum 2.0 rolls out, right? So, yeah, Polygon, their proof of stake, layer 2 built on top of Ethereum. The whole idea behind Polygon is faster, cheaper, same security as Ethereum. Well, if Ethereum turns into essentially what Polygon is, why would there be a need for a layer 2 like Polygon? So the answer on this hot take for me is yes. Polygon will absolutely Houdini. That is why I'm not holding Polygon long term. We've covered a bunch about ETH 2.0, the merger happening. During this entire week, it's happening. It's no more. We're pushing it back. Literally, the testnet is almost complete. There was a couple hiccups here and there. That's going to get fixed. They're shooting for end of summer of this year, so around August, September. I think they're going to stick to that timeline. I think it's going to happen. And I think at that time as well, Polygon will dissipate into the night. Robin, what are your thoughts?
What is that?
You like that?
Yeah. Why don't you dissipate yourself out of here with this nonsense? Polygon's
I know
gonna
you're
disappear.
a Polygon homer, and I love
Outta
Polygon
here, bro.
too.
Okay. First of all, let's talk about this this proposal you came up here with. Okay. For one, you're saying that ETH 2.0 is going to fix Ethereum and it's going to be the greatest and the El Campeon layer 1 blockchain.
They are the number one DeFi protocol right now.
They're also the number one congested DeFi protocol.
Exactly. So if they're number one while they're congested, they'll definitely be number one when they're not congested.
This is not a fix-all perfect blockchain upgrade here. There is a long roadmap for Ethereum. So don't kid yourself if you think that Ethereum is going to upgrade to proof of stake without any hiccups, without any congestion, without any crazy fees. I'm sure the gas fees will be lower. It's to be seen. Will they be less than $1? Even if they are less than $1, it's still going to be cheaper to transact on Polygon. We're talking about less than 10 cents or something like that? I don't know what the Polygon current rate is right now. Polygon gas fee hit all-time highs earlier this year at 50 cents. So just to put that in perspective, people are going to always save money. Not to mention, it is also transacts faster as well. So just because you're saving money on gas fees, it is still more efficient at times to use Polygon. And not to mention, their ecosystem is growing. So they have big partnerships. They don't forget, they have OpenSea as well, Uniswap, and a huge book of partners that they are working with. So I think they might take a hit if that's what you're saying when you Houdini. But when you say Houdini,
No, I'm not saying take a hit. They going bye-bye.
They ain't gonna disappear, bro. You tripping, man. You tripping. Get out of here with that.
I'm
nonsense,
tripping.
man. You should be ashamed of yourself for even thinking like that. Now.
What? Okay, you're obviously in La La Land. Look, I know you're
La La Land. You're saying
you're
that
a Polygon.
You're saying that
homer, man.
Ethereum's upgrade is
Ethereum is literally going to turn into Polygon.
Get out of here.
So why is there a need for Polygon? It's like cloning you. We don't need two Robins. We got one. That's
You know
more
what? If we
than
had a second
enough.
one, man.
We don't want
We wouldn't need you.
If you had a twin brother, I would vote to get rid of your twin brother. Send him off to an
You're
island
making
somewhere.
no sense. Your analogies are
Listen, I don't have
Not
the
good.
best, but I do have good ones every once in a while. Let us know what you guys think. Will Polygon Houdini when Ethereum 2.0 comes out? If you think yes, put a 1. If you think no, put a 2. Also, Emerson said he added it in his profile. He said he's dropping it now. Where did you drop it? I checked our email. We didn't get it. Well, actually,
we'll come full circle.
yeah, we'll come full circle.
Yeah,
We'll come
we'll make sure we get it.
But
We still
definitely
owe-
let
we
us know what you
still-
guys
We
think.
still owe Andrew $25. Andrew came in. He got some money. He never sent us a Bitcoin address. And he never showed back up. Maybe
Come on, Drew.
maybe he thought it was just gonna magically pop up in his wallet. And
That's
he
not
got
how it
mad.
works, my friend.
He got mad and he's not back.
Yeah. All right. Anyways, good hot take for today. Let's move on to our very next segment. We're one segment away from announcing the winner. And we got a little plot twist this week. You'll find out. Make sure you stay tuned. And stay tuned to put in your picks for next week. All right. Chitter chatter, talking points. Let's roll.
Oh yeah, we gotta open up the club, bro. All right, yeah. So, anyways, with all the commotion here, you know, we can't open up the club with the middle of a guest interview. So, that's when we hit 21. So, but anyways, I'm proud to announce that club Sin City Crypto is open for business, baby. Let's go. Where's the club music at? Let's go. Put it on the studio cam, baby. Okay, for all of you new in the chat, you don't know what the hell is going on.
What are you guys doing?
When we get to 21 viewers, we like to party here, Vegas style, and we open up the club, okay? That's what we do here. We like to have fun here. Incentivizes the people to come back.
Which means we're giving out another $25 in Bitcoin.
And we're going to give out another $25.
All right. Here's a question.
All right.
If you're paying attention, the first person to put the answer in the chat will win $25 in Bitcoin.
What's the question?
What the new indicator on crypto stackers, what metric does it measure?
What metric does it measure?
What does it measure?
I don't
You
even
got
know.
margin
I don't
pre-
even know
you
that
got margin
answer,
pre-
bro.
Then you weren't paying attention. You got margin pressure levels. You got the easy band.
He said, what was the entry price
What's the new indicator?
What was the entry price for Bitcoin
What's
in
the new-
2018?
What's the new indicator measure? Whoever gets the answer right will win $25.
What's it called? What's the name of the indicator? Just how
Well,
about
I
that?
just said it.
There you go.
While we wait for the answer, let's go ahead and pull up the talking points. First article we're talking about. U.S. lawmakers introduced bills that could force crypto exchanges to cut ties with Russian wallets. Here we go again. Representative Brad Sherman will be introducing a bill in the House aimed at cracking down on United States businesses handling crypto transactions for Russian banks and individuals. Not people that are sanctioned, just Russian banks and individuals. Sherman said he will be introducing a companion bill to Robin's favorite, Elizabeth Warren, her legislation that would give the Biden administration, quote, explicit authority to require that crypto exchanges that are subject to U.S. law stop facilitating transactions with Russian-based crypto wallets. In addition, U.S. taxpayers would be required to report any crypto transactions outside of the country exceeding $10,000 to the Financial Crimes Enforcement Network, or the FinCEN. So, and then on the bottom here, Brad Sherman, who's previously made several anti-crypto statements, including calling for a ban, cited Ukraine's Minister of Digital Transformation asking for all exchanges to block addresses of Russian users, seemingly without restricting the ban to individuals and businesses named in U.S. and European Union sanctions. So, Robin.
What's up? You confused the
No, I didn't.
There-
Shadow's the winner.
What is
Risk
it?
to reward. That was the answer. Shadow, and he's a new member of the community. Welcome to the Crypto Fam, Shadow. Make sure you subscribe. Drop your Bitcoin wallet address, sending you $25 in Bitcoin.
Or just drop your email and we'll email you.
Yeah, you know what? Drop your email. Emerson, drop your email in the chat. We're going to do that. Also, we have a few new members. We have Reagan's here. Shadow's first time here. Robin, you didn't give him no Olas. They kind of feel left out here.
I gave NFT's crypto an Ola. Oh,
Yeah.
Reagan. Ola! Welcome to Sin City Crypto.
Shadow.
And Shadow. I think I said, did it?
No, you didn't.
Shadow. Ola! Welcome.
All right, there we go. We just gave out $75 and we haven't even gotten to the blockchain parlay yet. I have to take up. I'm gonna start driving Uber. All right,
I'm
so
selling my ape coin.
you made some money on it, so I would if I were you.
Hey, anyways, that's paying for the giveaways.
Yeah.
That's the reason we bumped it up to $50 on the first one. So
Yeah.
I'm like,
So-
oh, it's sitting pretty.
So Robin, what are your thoughts on this? What are your thoughts on them cutting proposal to cut ties with all Russian wallets?
It's getting a little absurd. So this is getting absurd. okay, I get it. You got sanctions, but you know what? You can't control everything. And you know what? The people and the citizens of Russia, they have let them freaking invest in crypto, man. I mean, you feel me? You're trying to just say, okay, if you have an exchange in Russia and you provide any kind of service to a Russian citizen, you need to shut down or we're going to sanction you. Like, it's getting absurd. You know what? I get it. You're trying to drop sanctions, but you can't just completely shut down the entire country. Like, people need to live, people need to pay bills, and you know what? If people are invested in crypto over there, that's what they want to do, just like we do here, so be it. You know what? It's a public blockchain. You got to issue, you got one of these big whales, one of the oligarchs, they're sanctioned. Their wallet is public. You can follow it. It's not rocket science here to figure out where the money's going. So it's unnecessary. I'll just put it that way. And Elizabeth Warren, she's trying to take advantage of the situation, and that she's been one of the loudest proponents against cryptocurrency, against Bitcoin. She tries to use every narrative in the book. It's all about like, oh, illicit activity. Boom, the treasury comes out, says false. Then she says, right, they're trying to circumvent sanctions. Now that's her thing. Sorry, false. And I'm just tired of it, man. And I'm tired of that salty ass lady, man.
That's your girl. You took her to prom, don't you remember?
Shut up.
Virginia. I was
I'm just
homecoming.
saying, off of if I had to pick between Elizabeth Warren or the bird lady
Janet Yellen.
Yellen, I would go Elizabeth Warren. I'm just saying, but my starting to sway my opinion here. I might have to switch it up, man. This lady's pissing me off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. Janet Yellen just came out with a report. They're starting to support crypto, so maybe she's coming around. Janet Yellen, what's up, boo?
I don't think they give.
What up, boo boo?
Okay.
Hey.
Please don't. I think Janet Yellen just doesn't have a choice. Like, the president literally gives you an executive order. What are you going to say? No. So all these anti-crypto people, and especially, right, re-elections happen every 2 years, whether it's Senate, Congress, governor, or the presidential election. So every 2 years, change of office. So cryptocurrency is and will continue to rise as a hot topic, something that you have to take a stance on because it's going to be asked. There's a lot of buzz around it already. And if you want to get elected, you saw what happened when you guys pissed off the crypto community with your BS infrastructure bill. You saw what happened. That changed real fast. Don't let the same thing happen and come out as anti-crypto. And that's why I think as these election times come on, well, here in the U.S., I know we have some people watching outside of the U.S., I think you'll see more and more people FOMOing in as you see some of these candidates talking pro crypto. Yeah, we should legalize it, blah, 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 blah. So I think we're in for a nice ride the next 4 years here. So.
Okay. I think YouTube doesn't allow you to put emails in the chat.
Oh, it doesn't?
Yeah. So
he said he added it on his YouTube
we gotta come up with an efficient system to get people's contact information. So maybe like Instagram.
Yeah. Okay. DM us, Emerson and Shadow. DM us on Instagram at SinCityCrypto_1.
Other people can impersonate that in the future. So they're gonna have different names than what it appears on YouTube. So we'll figure it out.
All right.
That's why I'm saying, like, don't DM us. Just put whatever contact info in the chat so that way you know it's connected to your name. And then if you want us to message you on Twitter, if you want us to message you on Instagram, if you want us to, or what Emerson did was he said he has his email in his profile, so we can just click on his name and then find it there that way. So, anyways, yeah, and if not, if we have any issues, and then just give us a little patience if we have any issues trying to find you. If you don't see your crypto reward over to you within like 24 hours, don't freak out, man. We're gonna make sure you get it. So it might take a day or two or something. Now
we are men of our words.
Yeah, that's right. Anyways, yeah, I'm tired of that lady.
Well, she ain't going nowhere, so stay tuned. All right, let's move on to our next article. So I kind of messed up the producer there. Eddie, I apologize. I went backwards. So we're going back to our first article we were supposed to talk about, which is the Central Bank of Russia issuing digital asset license to Sberbank. I lived in Burbank for a while in California. Terrible place. Sberbank in apparent policy reversal. Less than 2 weeks after the Central Bank of Russia reiterated its position proposing to ban the issuance, mining, and circulation of crypto in Russia, it appears they have reevaluated their policy. In a press release published on Thursday, the CBR added the country's biggest lender, Sberbank, to its register of information system operators for digital financial assets. The CBR stated, inclusion in the registry allows companies to issue digital financial assets and exchange them between users within their platforms. Legal entities on Sberbank will soon be able to issue digital financial statements certifying monetary claims, acquire digital assets allocated in the system, and conduct crypto transactions. As a state-owned bank, Sberbank has been targeted by sanctions, such as those imposed by the U.S. since the start of the war. Earlier this month, Sberbank exited almost all European markets due to sanctions. Simultaneously, its foreign depository shares have plummeted over 99% on the London Stock Exchange. So we're seeing sanctions come out, right? This bank is a national bank. They went from ban crypto to, hey, crypto might be the only way we can transact on a global scale. So that's just the power of cryptocurrency. And I'm not saying that in a negative light, as in, hey, these are bad people. Now they're using crypto because they can't use anything else. No. This can happen to you. We have a couple people in our chat, and our friend HP from Canada, they were freezing people's bank accounts in Canada. This lady, she gifted $50 before this whole fiasco about the government saying, no, it's illegal. And they froze her bank account. She's a single mother in Canada. What is she supposed to do? What alternatives does she have? It protects you from the government overreach, from them shutting it down, freezing your assets for something you didn't do wrong or you didn't know you were doing wrong. So that's my take on this. Robin, do you have anything to add?
Not so much.
Okay.
Pretty clear cut. I think you kind of nailed it there. Just, you know what? It's like, hey, we're shutting this thing down, and then all of a sudden you got all these sanctions, and you're like, you know what? Maybe this crypto thing wasn't too bad. And so that's the way I look at it. So
okay. All right. Next article. To our friends who are watching in India, this one's for you. The RBI seemingly wants to ban cryptocurrencies, but not for the reasons that you might think. On Thursday, the Reserve Bank of India, or referred to as the RBI, the country's central bank, published a critical bulletin regarding the crypto industry. While the report praised the innovative distributed ledger technology associated with digital currencies, they dismissed arguments calling for regulation and called for an outright ban. Their core concern related to crypto threatening the country's financial sovereignty.
This is not the first, second, third, fifth, 10th time I've heard India talking about banning cryptocurrency. The government has went out on a limb and said that they are in support of crypto. And so with that said, I don't think we're gonna U-turn on this. That's my personal opinion. I know they had some funny reasons why, or at least kind of an interesting reason why, but you can go ahead.
Yeah. So reading this quote here from the bank itself. Historically, private currencies have resulted in instability and therefore have evolved into fiat currencies over centuries. The retrograde step back to private currencies cannot be taken simply because technology allows it, without considering the dislocation it causes to society's legal, social, and economic fabric. Essentially, they're saying crypto's here to fuck shit up, and we don't want that in our country. That's the cliff notes on that. Back to the article. According to the RBI, an increase in adoption of crypto would lead to a danger of crypto replacing the Indian rupee, thereby undermining authorities' control of monetary policy. And here's the interesting thing too. And for those of you that live in India, I know Russell and his brother Nishan are from India. Didn't they try to ban play to earn games? Because the people in India get paid peanuts compared to what people in other countries make. And they're sitting here playing these play to earn games from home and making more money in a week than they would in a whole month. And so the central bank, the country of India, try to ban that as well. Same with cryptocurrencies.
Doesn't make sense to me because basically you're moving money from an outside of India, as an example. So you're moving. Okay, let's just say the play to earn game was founded in the U.S. or even in China or wherever you want to say that the play to earn game was founded. So obviously the tokens kind of centralized there, and so if you have the play to earn game in India or any country for instance, and you're earning rewards, basically you're cashing that out. You're going to be selling your tokens, and then in turn you're going to be taking cash. So basically you're taking cash from another country, bringing it into India, and then from there you're ingesting it into or injecting it into the market. So I see no issue. I think they should embrace it. I think they should embrace play to earn games. Think they should embrace staking and rewards, because essentially you're bringing in revenue from an outside country. So that's my thoughts on that. Yeah.
Debt collectors.
Yeah.
Just kidding. All right. So we'll see. They threatened a ban before. Then they're like, we're going to regulate it. We're going to tax you 30%. Now they're going back to the ban. Who knows what's going on? Hopefully they don't. India is a very populous country. Their people want the freedom to invest in something like cryptocurrency. All right, let's move on. Next article. Hype and crash. Dogecoin co-founder slams ApeCoin. The battle of the doggies versus the monkeys. Dogecoin co-founder Billy Marcus has thrown cold water on the ApeCoin crypto in a recent tweet. He believes that the introduction of tokens is harmful to the NFT space, since they lead to the creation of, quote, toxic and desperate communities.
You started this beast, brother. You started this problem.
Fuck you, Billy Marcus. The owners of such crypto become increasingly obnoxious during boom and bust cycles, according to this man. First of all, you're a hater. You're mad you didn't get airdrop 180K. You don't even believe in your own project. You only hold like $45,000 in Dogecoin. How are you the co-founder of your own project and you don't even know you hold less than 50
He launched it as a
grand?
joke, and he didn't want to be invested in
But
it.
now you have a community that depends on you.
But he didn't try to build a
But
community.
you don't care.
He was trying to prove a point.
Bro. You launch a token, you have a financial for the
financial
people that have,
tomahawk chop.
yeah.
Financial tomahawk chop.
You have a financial obligation to your community that bought your tokens, and you just disappear. You're like, ah, fuck it.
Look, man, he was not trying
This
to.
dude,
create...
I mean, what merit does this man have to make claims obnoxious?
He broke out. Okay, listen to you. He created a monster. He created a virus. He started a plague, and he set it free. You know what? He created the virus. He accidentally let it free.
He is the virus.
And you know what? And now he's upset that it's out and it's spreading across the world, and that people are FOMOing into this crap projects. And now he's all like, "What have I done? What have I done?"
But what I
was like,
so
ApeCoin,
dude.
like I'm telling you, bro, he feels bad, man. And I feel your pain, my dude. I feel your pain, man. I'm sorry you unleashed that crap onto this world. I'm behind you. You know, I know everybody makes mistakes. And I'm sorry.
You can't be serious right now.
I'm very serious.
No, you're not. You're full
Yeah,
of shit.
I'm so
You're
serious.
not serious.
I'm serious. I'm dead.
I could tell by your stupid.
I'm dead ass serious. It's just a funny topic. Because you got the founder of Doge crapping on meme coins, and you're like,
not meme coins. They're
"Yo,
utility
my
tokens.
Meme coins. My meme coins.
They're
yo."
not meme coins. They're utility tokens.
Literally,
I
the
just-
coin is a picture of an ape skull on the front, bro. Like, get out of
I don't know
here.
what it does.
Get out of here, bro.
Robin, what's the definition of a meme coin?
Look.
Is it just a token that has a
It's a picture of
meme
an
on it?
animal on a
Okay,
coin. Okay,
but
thank you.
If it does something, if it has actual utility, is it still a meme coin?
Get
No,
out of
it's
here,
not.
bro.
So
You are talking none. but
you know, this
nonsense.
is where it would be nice to have Sammy back. Just kidding, would not.
Yeah. Oh god.
Just so you guys know,
That's what meme coins create. Okay, that's what they create. You want more of that? You
Yeah.
want more Sammy up in here?
we just so you guys know, because there was a couple people that
Be careful what you ask for.
we banned Sammy because he was doing some unnecessary things to people in our community, asking him for money and stuff. That will never be tolerated. So just keep that in mind. All right, Billy Marcus is a clown. What's new? Let's move on. Our next article: Bitcoin miners could help solve big oil's gas problem. This is very, very interesting. The International Monetary Fund, or the IMF, mentions how Bitcoin mining consumes vast amounts of computing power and electricity. However, a new solution seems to be emerging that has the potential to address the narrative that has permeated the mainstream conscience. Associated natural gas is a byproduct of oil drilling, the volume of which is often outweighed by the cost of getting it to a refiner, leaving it stranded at the well. This is oil going to waste, and oil can be turned into energy. Thus, it is often just burned off at the oil derrick, earning it the moniker flare gas. Oil giant ConocoPhillips is running a pilot program in North Dakota. Instead of burning the associated gas, the company is selling it as a fuel to third-party Bitcoin miners. Crusoe Energy is another company that uses the energy from flare gas to mine. So they're not selling it. They're keeping it to themselves, and they're mining Bitcoin. Extremely smart. Something that would have just completely gone to waste, you're now utilizing it to create another revenue stream for your company. A report from Crusoe Energy Systems claims that using this gas to mine Bitcoin reduces CO2 equivalent emission by about 63% compared to the continued flaring of the gas. Why is this not happening more? Why is this just becoming a pilot program, right? Selling it. Now, Crusoe is doing it themselves. ConocoPhillips wants to sell it. I don't care. That oil that's burned off and goes to waste, do what these guys are doing. Sell it to Bitcoin miners or mine Bitcoin yourself.
Why weren't they using that in the first place?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
why
I mean, like,
now
just remove crypto from the equation. Like, you got something you can burn for energy or use for energy, and you're just like, I'm good.
Yeah, man.
like that's what doesn't make sense. But you know what? Bitcoin has brought the awareness of using energy that hasn't been that's not allocated. So in the instance for China, they had produced a lot more electricity due to their hydroelectric dams than the area needed. So they plugged in a bunch of mining units. So that is something that Bitcoin brings to the table, is that like, hey, give us your unused energy and we will use it for ourselves then to secure the network. So pretty bad. ApeCoin's pumping again, bro.
Shut the fuck up.
ApeCoin is pumping.
Pull up. Okay, legit. Are you gonna sell it? Are you gonna sell it?
Pull up my laptop, bro. Look at this. Look at this chart. I'm not a big meme coin guy, but
$14.
You know what? I realized there was some profit. I realized there was some money to be made here. So, anyways, not too bad. $9 to $14. Huh?
Wow, Robin. So you say meme coins can be used for good, huh?
Not as an investment vehicle, but as
literally just use it as an investment.
No, not an investment vehicle, but as a
swing,
swing trade vehicle. A swing is not a vehicle, okay?
Swing trading is investing. It's the same thing.
No, investing and trading are two different things. Investing is long term. Trading is short term. Thank you very much. Can I trade my co-host out for somebody else? Any of the producers over there would like to join the co-host chair? Because
92%. I see a bigger dip coming just for the simple fact, like some of these people got airdropped.
Oh, the dip is coming.
The dip is coming.
The dip is coming.
Tell you what, if it gets under $10, I'll buy some.
I am not okay. I don't believe in meme coins, but I do believe in what the hell the market does, and I've seen the craze over the meme coins, and you can identify after you've been in this space what is probably gonna pump in the short term. So so I'm trying to just make a quick buck here. Anyways. What else we got?
Got anything to add to this? Because we're done with articles.
Done with articles, huh? Oh, what does that mean? Does that mean we're going to the parlay, baby?
Blockchain parlay?
Oh, damn. Let's get into it. Blockchain parlay. Let's roll.
Dun, 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 dun. So, we have a tie for the winner this week. Not between me and Robin, obviously, because I won. But for the chat, we have a tie.
Well, we got to go into us first.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm just
spoiling
saying,
everything, bro.
We got a tie. So, we'll see who got it. All right. Let's show the results of last week's parlay between myself and Robin, and let's declare. Please. Well, what do we have here? Looks like for the, fourth week? I came out on top. coming in with that avalanche, polka dot. You know, Robin, I didn't blow you out of the water like I wanted to. But
Yeah, all I heard was blow me.
what? What is wrong with you? So Robin had Bitcoin and Solana for a total of 7.71%. I had Avalanche and Polkadot for a total of 8.64%, which means I am the winner,
Congratulations.
man of the people. So let's show the scoreboard. What does the scoreboard look like, Eddie? Who's in the lead? Took over, baby. The three-peat is real. David with 5 wins. Big Rob with 4. Better luck next time, my friend. You're probably not going to win. Well, you'll probably win maybe 1 in the next 5 weeks. But I see this trend continuing. If we had Forrest on here, he would tell you the same. He would say, buy David, sell Robin. So let's look at the chat. Let's see who's the winner of our $50 in Bitcoin. We have, for a two-way tie, we have Alina and Sonfils. Alina and Sonfils, congratulations. You guys both had Waves and Rune. Waves came in at 17.5% on the 7-day. Rune came in at almost 32% for an average of 24.63%. Ocean's 11, what is that, man? Minus 14.6%. Polly Abe, minus 14.25%.
You leave Ocean's 11 alone.
Do you guys not
Be
watch
nice. You be
RTA?
nice.
Do you guys not watch RTA? Shame on you. And then who came in? Who came in afterwards? So Zombie was pretty good. He had Eagled and Waves. We had Garrett had ETH and AVAX, came in at 14%. And then we had L59. Rune saved you from a negative because Luna went negative, but Rune was up 32%. And then that's pretty much it. So let's show the scoreboard of the chat. So, no, the chat. But thank you for showing me again. Just verify that I won. So everyone has won. It's a 13-way tie for one. Congrats to this week's winner. That's incorrect on the bottom. But congrats to Alina. You can take this away. Congrats to Alina.
That one not right?
No. Congrats to Alina and Sonfils. Robin, what should we do? Guys, do you want us to split the 50, 25, 25, or is there another option? Should we just split the 50?
Why are you whispering in the microphone like the chat can't hear you?
You want to say what is that? Do you want to whisper?
How about what do you want to send both 50 bucks?
No, it's a lot of money.
Okay, we're running out of cash
Yeah.
here because I'm like,
I'm
all right, yeah,
to go
'cause
to Uber
we're
and
giving out too
DoorDash.
much. So yeah, we're just gonna give everybody 25 bucks today, except for Emerson.
Emerson gets 50.
Yeah, he gets 50 today.
50,
You know
25.
what? If you want to get the whole $50 next time, make sure you're not duplicating here in the chat. You know, make sure.
So how are we
Two
going to get
different-
these people's info? We have 5 people we need to get info.
Well,
from.
let's get our own picks here, and then we'll
No, I mean,
we'll get to that at the end
for
of
the
the show.
okay, all right, stay back. Those of you that won money, we're gonna gather your information here. So our picks for blockchain parlay. As we're doing this, go ahead and start putting your picks in. The rules are as follows: no stable coins, anything in the top 100. It can fall out of the top 100 over the next 7 days. I don't care, but right now, when you make your picks, it has to be in the top 100. We take your 2 picks, add them together, divide it by 2. The winner.
What I want to know is how many people are going to pick the ape coin. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, so go ahead, chat, start putting in your picks for blockchain parlay for this week as me and Robin go over ours. Robin, you go first. Actually, I'll go first.
Go ahead.
All right. My 2 coins I'm picking. I'm going Metaverse and I'm going Layer 1. Metaverse Mana, Layer 1 Algorand. I did some T on Algorand yesterday. I think we had a great buy zone. It moved up a couple cents yesterday. I think it's going to move up more. So I'm going Algorand and I'm going Decentraland, a.k.a. Mana. Robin?
I'm going to take Terra Luna. And are you writing this down? Because yeah, thank you. Start writing down. I'll take Terra Luna and I'll take Kronos.
Oh, okay. Terra Luna and Kronos. Okay.
That's right.
All right. Keep putting your picks in the chat, you guys. Just for the sake of keeping things keeping things nice and clean. Just wait till everyone puts in their picks, and then if you want to throw something else in the chat. OGN. What's OGN? Oh, Origin Protocol. Okay.
I thought you were going to say OBYG.
Origin Protocol is outside of the top 100. So, Nick, pick a different one. Yes, you are allowed. Anything in the top 100 that's not a stable coin, you are allowed to pick. Nick, OGN, again, is not in the top 100. Please pick another one. OGN. Also, if you do pick one not in the top 100, we find that afterwards, that will count as 0. All right? So, Robin.
What's happening?
What you got planned for the week?
This weekend, I need to get my backyard going. Here in Vegas, it is extremely windy, and it just knocks over my trees, and they're like new, so they're like leaning over. So, anyways, I got to go try to like prop these things up, and then what else? You know what? You know what I saw the other day, and I want to go try.
What?
I was at the old gas station. They have Cool Ranch Flamin' Hot Doritos.
You know what I picked up that was bomb?
They combined Cool Ranch and Flamin' Hot Doritos. I looked at the bag and I was like, "Stop it! Stop it right now! How dare you put the two best flavors together in all in one?"
New people in here, Duran and Lalo. Where you guys been?
Duran, hola, welcome, Sin City Crypto.
You know, we have a lot of new people in the chat.
And Lalo, hola.
We got a lot of new people in the chat, and we didn't really get any. I don't think we picked up any subs today.
Hey, also, if you are watching this after the fact and it's not live, you have until 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Vegas time to put your picks in. So if you didn't catch us live, don't be discouraged. You can still participate and earn $50. And every once in a while, we just bump it up to 100. So who knows? Who knows where it'll be? But congratulations to everybody that won money today, too.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then Morgan, hola! Welcome to Sin City Crypto. And Dominique. I'm running out of Ola's here. So, hola! At some point when we get big, I got to stop this Ola thing out, bro.
Yeah.
Just letting you know.
Why? It's fun. I'm just
saying, we're going to have like, Yellowbeard, what's up, man? Good to see you back in here.
So, real quick before we sign off.
Yes.
Emerson, I got your Bitcoin address. You are good, my friend. Again, please DM us on Instagram if you won any free Bitcoin today.
Oh, there's Hindi.
At Sin City Crypto _1.
Everybody's just popping out the woodworks. They ain't got nothing to say, and then it's time to put in the pics, and they all like, "What's up, guys? I'm here." Like, okay. You know what? I ain't even mad at you, bro. I ain't even mad at you.
Hey, you know what? It's called marketing.
That's right.
So, awesome. We got a lot of picks in. So, what are we going to do when we get really big and we have like 2,000-3,000 people watching? I guess we'll just pick the first 25.
It's going to only be, oh, you mean for this contest?
For the blockchain parlay. We'll just pick the first 25.
Maybe we'll just hire an accountant to just do this only. Like,
we'll pay you $50,000 a year just every Friday.
Like, once a week, we need you to just aggregate numbers.
Yeah, Nishan, you're good. Shit. Okay. So again, Emerson, you're good. Alina, Sonfils, and
Sonfils isn't even here today. Has anybody seen Sonfils?
No, but it's HP's friend. HP, let your boy Sonfils know he won. Tell him to DM us on Instagram, and
congratulations to Alina too. Alina, you know we love having the ladies in the chat. We need more ladies in the chat, so we're happy that that lady's taking home the victory today. So thank you so much. And we got Eric in here. Eric, hola, welcome, Sin City Crypto. And then Andrew, yeah, man, all kinds of new people. Hendy's here.
Who's the other person that won? Was it
Won what?
Shadow.
Oh yeah, Shadow. Yeah.
So Shadow, you won $25. DM us on Instagram. I dropped our Instagram handle in our chat. It's at SinCityCrypto_1. DM us your wallet address.
He also put his I think he put his Instagram in the chat earlier.
He did?
Yeah, something like that. Let's take a look what people are picking here, man. Are you writing this down or are you gonna write it down later?
No, I screenshot and then I just
okay.
So UNFTs has Ape and Elrond. Emerson got Graph and Gala. HP, Luna, and Solana. Lil Caddy, Ave and Rune. Ave's been pumping. Ethan Luna for MGM. A lot of Rune again. Defib went straight Bitcoin and ETH. Nick.
Did Stereo 2 put in his pick?
No, Stereo 2 put in your pick. Nick. Okay. AVAX and Ape. Okay.
He said he put in his pick.
Okay, then we're good. Hendy said he's been working. Stop giving him shit. Alina, Tezos, and Anchor. Okay. Fernando, what's up, my dude? Sushi and Adam. Guys,
Alina's picks got deleted here for some reason.
Maybe she changed her mind. Alina, make sure your picks are in here so we got it for next week.
Oh, no, I see it at the top. She has Rune and Luna.
Rune and Luna. Okay.
Didn't she have Rune last? She won with that one, right?
She did.
Yeah. So double down on the Rune, huh? Just enough room.
Guys,
Go
also,
around.
please try not to change yours, okay? Because I screenshot this and I don't want to get it mixed up. So think before you put in the chat. So make sure just put in the chat what you want.
Is Fernando? He's been here before, right?
No,
No.
I have not seen
Fernando.
Fernando here.
Welcome. Hola.
Guys, we also don't just do free Bitcoin giveaways on Fridays. We do it throughout the week. So make sure you guys check us out. We go live weekdays.
It's very simple. Once we reach 21 viewers in the chat, we'll give out $25, bro. Very simple.
Ape is in the top 100. So if you picked Ape, you're
Until
good.
we reach 21 viewers every day, then we're going to stop doing that because too expensive. But
Now, then we'll just bump it up to like 100 or 50.
yeah.
All right, that'll do it for our show today, you guys. Thank you so much for joining us. You guys have a great weekend. Roll the outro.
That's right. I'm going to go pick up some of them Flamin' Hot Cool Ranch Doritos.
Ooh, Ranch Dorito. It's my wife's birthday, so I gotta go buy her some
You should
flowers.
Buy her some Cool Ranch Flamin' Hot
Ranch
Doritos.
flowers. She likes Reese's. Anyways, on behalf of myself, Robin, Rocco, and Eddie, have a great weekend. We love you guys. We'll see you Monday, 10:30 a.m. Vegas time. Peace.